They thought they were just hiring a landscaping crew to clean up the yard. But what those workers really wanted had nothing to do with the grass or the garden. This is the untold story of the crew that robbed the house. It started on a warm Saturday morning. The homeowners, a retired couple named Linda and Mark, wanted to get their yard in shape before summer. They had been putting it off for weeks, and the overgrown grass and weeds were starting to get out of control. Mark found an ad on social media. A landscaping company offering fast, affordable service with same day availability. It sounded perfect. Within an hour of calling, a white pickup truck pulled up outside. Four men stepped out wearing matching shirts with the company's name stitched on them. They looked professional, friendly, and ready to work. The crew wasted no time. One began mowing, another started trimming, and the other two worked around the flower beds. Linda was impressed. Finally, she thought they had found reliable help. But something about the way the workers moved caught Mark's attention. They weren't just focused on the yard. They kept glancing at the windows, the doors, and even the garage, almost like they were surveying the property. At first, he ignored it. Maybe he was just being paranoid. But then one of the workers knocked on the door. He claimed he needed to check the outdoor water connection. Linda let him in for just a minute. He disappeared down the hall and returned a few minutes later, smiling as if nothing happened. The couple thought it was odd, but they brushed it off. By the end of the day, the crew packed up their tools, collected their cash payment, and drove away. The yard looked better than it had in years. It seemed like money well spent. But that night, something felt off. Linda went to the bedroom and noticed her jewelry box had been moved. At first, she thought maybe she had misplaced things. But then she saw her grandmother's necklace was gone. Mark rushed to his desk in the study. The drawer where he kept their passports and a small stash of emergency cash was wide open. Both were missing. That's when it hit them. The crew hadn't just been landscaping. They had been scouting the house. And while one distracted them outside, another had slipped inside to steal. The next morning, Mark called the phone number from the ad. It went straight to voicemail. Hours later, the number was disconnected. They contacted the police. When officers reviewed the neighborhood security footage, they discovered the truck didn't have any plates. And the company name on the shirts? It wasn't registered anywhere. It was all fake. For weeks, Linda and Mark felt violated in their own home. Every sound at night made them uneasy. They replaced their locks, installed cameras, and warned neighbors about the so-called crew. Eventually, police revealed that several other homeowners in nearby towns had fallen for the same scam. A group posing as landscapers had been targeting elderly couples, robbing them while appearing to work in their yards. Some families lost thousands of dollars, irreplaceable heirlooms, even important documents like IDs and passports. To this day, the crew has never been caught. They vanished as quickly as they appeared. Linda and Mark learned a hard lesson. Sometimes, the people you invite to make your home look better might be using that chance to tear it apart from the inside. This has been one of the untold stories of yard work. If you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to share, and subscribe for more strange and suspenseful tales about landscaping, repairs, and the darker side of home projects. Because the next story might be happening just down the street.